Our patience with the ball, putting it in good areas. Obviously learning from what you guys print all the time of the Ashes, so for us to get it right and make sure we're doing the right things day in, day out and good areas with the ball, so pleased for the bowlers. Our catching, obviously apart from Nev's catch in the second innings, I thought we were really pleased with that. And then the way we batted, obviously grinding out with Voges again, and the way we batted once. Oh, you knew what we were going to come up against on the type of wickets we're going to play on. Obviously New Zealand very similar to England, I suppose, but had plenty of grass on it. But it played better than it looked, to be perfectly honest. I thought it wasn't a bad wicket, to be fair. So probably less in it than the wickets we've played on overseas at different stages. So it was a good learning curve and they played well. Yeah, playing better. There's no doubt about that. I think the wickets have been quite flat in Australia, though, to be fair. Taking nothing away from our batters, but the wickets in Australia certainly haven't had anything in them all summer. So that's been tough work for the bowlers from both sides. New Zealand found that as well in Australia as our bowlers. So that's been the toughest thing, to get the right balance of the wickets, I think, around the world. But very happy with them, obviously. I expect us to play well at home. I don't think we've lost a game for a long period of time at home in terms of Test match cricket anyway. So, and they know the conditions well at home. The challenge for a young group is playing away from home, I think. So, pleased the way we've played at home, and pleased the way we've started, this tour as such in Test match format. So the challenge is to back that up next week, obviously in Christchurch. I suppose with the retirements, it gave us a little bit of time to give people a run at it, if that makes sense. So, to give them, a series or a couple of series, that's always handy. So when you actually go and speak to them for the first time, you can confidently say, you're going to get a good run at it without chopping and changing. So that was the advantage for Wisden and Joe, etc. And they performed accordingly in the summer. Oh, it's part of the game. I know it's not right, but we all make mistakes. So we make plenty. I make plenty as a coach. Umpires are going to make some. It's heightened because he was 70, he made 239, isn't it? End of the day, someone else might have made 239. End of the day, I thought he batted really well, as you know. But the no ball situation is getting tough for umpires. I'd have the square leg umpire do the no balls, but that's me. That's my cricket hat on. Or where do you go? How far do you go? How many no balls are there in a game? How long will the day go? How many overs will you miss out on? There's all those questions got to be asked.